Hey everyone, it's Sidharth Kumar from ReviewMagic, and today we will be reviewing Bordertown. This is a TV series that is available on Netflix, and I'm into crime drama series. As a matter of fact, I like shows, movies from a variety of different cultures. So, guess what? Bordertown is from Finland, and Netflix has brought the world closer, so is internet. And as someone who loves different cultures, I immediately saw the trailer and I said, "All right, I want to give this a shot." A friend of mine recommended Bordertown, so I said, "All right, I'll see it." So Bordertown is available for three different seasons. It's got 31 episodes. It started out in 2016 and it went down till 2020. And this is a crime based show starring Ville Virtanen in the lead role. He plays Kari Sorjonen. The original title of Bordertown crime show is Sorjonen. That's his last name, but in English it's Bordetown. So I remember initially when I started watching Bordertown, I was watching it in the Finnish accent, and for some moment you feel that okay, it's different. It's difficult to hear someone and also read the subtitles. So I found a way that you guys can try to. I mean, it's not something super genius, but you can change the title. You can have English audio titles, and I think that makes it easier. And that's one of the reasons which I have been able to watch all the seasons for this past few weeks. So what is this show about? This is a show about Kari Sorjonen. Period. He's the Sherlock Holmes of the Finland Police Department. He was working in Helsinki, but now he's been sent with his family to this small town in Finland. It's remote, it's in the suburbs, and he's trying to solve cases around it. So this is a show. Initial the first episode that you see is that Sorjonen walks in into this place, that there is a girl that has been found murdered, and he tries to pull pieces together, and he comes across as a little bit eccentric to the new team members of his police department, because that's where his style is. He's like the Sherlock Holmes. He's always scratching his head. He has this peculiar style of looking into the details, and wherever people stop thinking, that's where he starts. And I think that's one of the main USP, universal selling point of Bordertown, is that what is it that Kari is going to offer on the table that everyone is not looking. So I think that's really what you guys will be seeing in these seasons. I of course can't talk about every season over here, but he really initially when he comes in, there is a period where he's getting along with his team members. So his team members is one of them is Anu Sini Salo. Her name in the show is Lena Jakoka. There is Ika Vili, who is played by Nico Usitalo. So these are also really good actors. They support Kari in trying to solve these cases. So season one and season two, he's solving a lot of different cases. What you will really like about Bartown is these pristine suburban Finland in the village. They cover, also some part of the down. They do actually cover a lot of the downtown area because that's where the mayor is. There is politicians involved in some of the ongoing corruption that is going on. There are family members involved, nepotism is there. So it's kind of a mix of a lot of things happening here. Kari's wife, who's played by Matlina Kusumimi, by the name of Paulina in the show, she has not been working for a long time, but she gets a job with the mayor who was the ex-boyfriend when they were kids. So kind of, I mean, Kari's okay with that, but it's just that it's too much politics meets police meets kids. It's all about that. So Kari is really trying to also spend time with his family, trying to bring them together. His wife Paulina was diagnosed with brain cancer. She became okay, but then there was a relapse in season three, and we're going to talk about that. So it really is left on Kari that how he brings his family together. And the reason I'm saying this is because he's a workaholic. he all the time, even when his wife is sick in the hospital, he's going to go and solve a case, or he's called by the phone by his team members. Sometimes his team members are going to say like, hey, don't you have to stay with your wife? But Kari is so passionate about solving crime. He's like the Sherlock Holmes, and you will find that on IMDb definition. They are absolutely right about it. And Kari also, one peculiar thing about him is like he would go to the basement and he would just map out everything, all the crime, the photographs, the crime of scene and everything, just to understand what's going on. And even at 3 at night, he's going to call his boss and say, hey, this is what I found. So really, really interesting to see, how this show progresses. The direction is great. You will see, the creation of the show is Miikko Oikkonen. There are other people also that have directed this show, but really it's this concept. And I think that it gives you a different experience, a feel of a culture in Finland. Crimes happen everywhere, but how do people think about it? I think this is a show that you will really like about it. They have a variety of different shows. Sometimes it's happening in downtown, sometimes it's too remote, sometimes it's involving the main politicians themselves. And also that I want to talk about is like it is not fully centered on solving crime. There's also emotions involved. It's also the relationship between Lena and her daughter, that's played by Katia. It's not a good. She's adopted. She adopted Katia, and even there are some tussles between Janina, Paulina, Kari as a family. So that's what's going on in season number 3. Paulina dies. Nico, he gets promoted, and he's the head of the this unit in Finland, and he tries to get funding for this unit, and Kari is solving his cases. So I think that's where it ends. Sometimes the shows can be predictable. Sometimes if you are having a tough time, even though these actors speak English, but it's not the American English or British English that you might be used to. So if you can be patient and you are more into crime and really want to see a different part of what's going on in other parts of the world, not just America, UK, India, I think you will really like this show. The theme of this show, the music is awesome, the acting is superb, and yeah, I think that's all I had to talk about Bordertown, guys. I think this is a show that should not be missed. It's high up in my list, and I cannot wait for season 4 to come, starring Kari, and his peculiar way of solving all the crime, and how does he help his team? Where does he look around? Is his daughter Janina? She's going to grow up. Maybe she's going to go to school. So there'll be some new answers that will come up, some new shows that will be there, and I'm looking forward to it. So there we go. This is Sidharth Kumar signing off from Review Magic. And if you have any comments, please type in below. You want to subscribe, feel free to do so. And I'll be back with the next review. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.